Gabrielle Mintz, and I'm from Ojai, California.
My name's Ike Makos. I'm from a suburb of Chicago.
I am Ezra Kurtz from Hollywood, Florida.
I'm Rachel Fogel from Indianapolis, Indiana.
I'm Russell. I'm from Verona, New Jersey.
I'm Rebecca Stambler, and I'm from West Hartford, Connecticut.
I am Ariella Israel, and I'm from Rockville, Maryland.
I'm Yaakov Ben Elisha. I'm from Israel, Haifa.
My ani ma'amin statement was that I believe that my community at home is the most important thing in my life right now.
I believe that the purpose of life is to follow your bliss.
I believe in God and that He hears us when we pray.
Self-discovery is aided by hidden messages in nature and society.
I believe that God controls the world and that everything happens for a reason.
We can always find a reason to be sad, but finding reasons to be happy, even if it's hard sometimes, can be much more satisfying.
That is the Jewish home, and all Jews need to come back home.
I believe that family is the most important thing in the world.
I believe humanity must move forward into the future.
We wrote stories and then we came back and we peer edited and wrote more stories and just kept going with that until we were happy with what we wrote. And we could decide to make an art project to go along with it.
Kind of thought back to things that my mom has told me because I really value her opinions and her wisdom. And that's a statement that she's always held very close to her.
Every single time, everything that happened, my family's always been at my side. So that was really important for me.
I took a look at really what's kind of defined me and made me who I am up to this point. I think that my community has really been the strongest influence and the way that it really relies upon each other. And I really contemplated that and I compared it to the community here. And I realized that that was really the most defining part of my life up to this point.
I kind of realized that that's a really important tenet of mine. Like in my life, I think back to that whenever things are, not going well.
I had to think of a story based on my experience in Genesis, but also at home.
I just thought about what I believe, why I believe it.
It took me a while to figure out exactly what I believed in. I looked at my beliefs and my experiences, and I figured it out from that. Putting my thoughts to words, definitely.
It was hard to find what I'm ani ma'amin.
The most challenging part was probably writing the initial story. Kind of difficult to figure out what I wanted to say.
My anecdote was about a friend who had been killed a year ago, and so it was kind of difficult bringing back those memories.
It was hard to think of one thing specifically to put with the belief.
The most rewarding part was being able to share it with others and having others be able to see the type of community that I live in and how much I value the type of community that everyone helped create here.
Seeing all the papers hung up in the Stein for the gala, it was really exciting reading everyone's stories.
It felt good to kind of get the story out there and explain to people something that's very important to me.
Probably seeing it at the final exhibition thing, just kind of seeing it up there and watching people read it and comment on it was pretty cool.
And people read that and they say that they loved it.
The finished product, just reading it over and, it's kind of like reliving it.
Realizing that my family will always be there for me.